In today's tutorial, we're going to look at downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So it's very common in downward facing dog to have too short of a stance. So the way to measure that is to come into plank pose for a moment and check that the wrists are beneath the shoulders. With too short of a stance, it's actually hard for most people to elongate the spine. So this is a good way to measure the distance. It's also very common to have tight hamstrings. You'll see a lot of students, maybe yourself with tight hamstrings. The back will round, it will compensate. So all we need to do is bend the knees to move the hamstrings out of the equation to elongate the spine. And then over time, starting to straighten the legs and maybe bring the heels towards the floor. But keep in mind, it's more important to elongate the spine than bringing the heels to the floor. In a more bendy body, what typically happens is a collapse at the chest and the spine is an extension. In that case, we need to move the frontal torso towards the back body, lift the armpits and forearms up away from the floor to shift more weight into the fingers. It's always a great option to bring the hands as wide apart as the width of the mat and turn the hands out, and feet as wide apart as the width of the mat. Great for tight shoulders, great for tight hamstrings. It's one of my favorite ways to do my first down dog. And then always can rest back into child's pose. So I hope this tutorial was helpful, working with tight hamstrings or working in a more bendy body. Namaste.